This is not who you are. You know who you are.
Originally described as a mythic adventure set around 2,000 years ago and across a series of islands in the South Pacific, this Disney animated adventure film follows the spirited teenager Moana as she embarks on a quest across the Pacific Ocean to save her people.
Across the sea and restore the heart of Te Fiti.
It sounds like a pretty epic film, doesn't it?
If the wind in my sail on the sea stays behind me, one day I'll know how far I'll go.
Well, Moana starts off as a brave little 3-year-old who discovers the heart of Te Fiti, who is an island goddess and creator of all life. Moana is the future leader of her people on her island. Her father, Tui, the chief, insists she stays away from the ocean and focus on her village, but her heart calls to the sea.
The island gives us what we need, and no one leaves.
So here I'll stay, my home, my people beside me.
Her grandma Tala keeps her dream of leaving the island alive.
I'm the village crazy lady. That's my job.
Her grandma shows her the old secrets of the village.
You keep asking yourself, who are you meant to be?
And her mother explains why her father is so against and afraid of the sea.
His best friend begged to be on that boat. Your dad couldn't save him. He's hoping he can save you.
Now, the original story for the movie focused on Maui.
Maui, shapeshifter, demigod of the wind and sea. I am Moana.
Hero of men.
What?
It's actually Maui, shapeshifter, demigod of the wind and sea, hero of men.
That's the demigod Trickster, played by Dwayne Johnson, aka The Rock. And Moana was actually just a secondary character on a mission to rescue her love interest.
Sorry. Wow, the shiny, glittery cave. And
now, if you've actually seen the film, that's not how it goes. Did you know that they actually never opened up auditions for the role of Maui?
I already knew that Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson was going to be playing Maui.
The role went straight to The Rock and he took it.
But with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, you're like, yeah, that's the guy.
Now, if you actually look closely in Maui's song, You're Welcome, you can spot Flounder from The Little Mermaid swimming upstream in the song.
You're welcome, 'cause I'm gonna need that boat.
Now, this episode of Daily Break TV is all about Moana.
journey to different.
Now, I've already given you a couple fun facts about the film, but there's more to come. So let's talk about Moana. Now, Moana was deliberately given a realistic body type. She is the hero of the story, a young girl voiced by newcomer Auli Carvalho. Carvalho is a native Hawaiian and was 14 years old when she was given the voice of Moana.
We really do. We really do.
Thank you so much.
Which makes her the youngest actress to ever voice a Disney princess.
See the light as it shines on the sea. It's blinding, but no one knows how deep it goes.
We met Moana as a young child, where her sense of adventure instantly makes her an ally and friend of the ocean, which is literally a character in the film. The ocean is a character in the film. It plays with her, interacts with her, cradles her, becomes familiar shapes, and helps her as she grows into a teenager, and sets off on her journey as well. By the way, Moana actually means ocean in Maori, so her name works as a name and means ocean. The character's hair in Moana was unlike any other hair the animation team has ever designed before.
There's a piece of software we developed called Quicksilver.
They had to create new processes and tools to manipulate the hair in order to have it look naturalistic and dynamic at the same time.
Fiona had this beautiful hair that our animators were fascinated with, because we really wanted to get Polynesian hair in the movie. So when Fiona was here, they shot extensive footage of her with her hair swaying and moving and turning.
One of the most impressive things about Disney animation is how every movie they make couldn't have been made a few years before. As software and hardware advances, the production is constantly pushing what's available to its absolute limit.
We knew that the existing solutions that were out there on the market weren't exactly what we were going to be looking for to achieve the results we wanted, so we developed our own simulation engine called Splash.
For example, Moana is 80% visual effects shots, compared to the recent Big Hero 6, which has less than 50%. Most of those effects have been water in this film, one of the hardest things to animate. And the effects team admitted that this movie could not have been done 5 years ago. The technology to do this just couldn't be done back then. Also, the animators originally envisioned Maui as being bald. He would have looked exactly like The Rock, which I guess isn't a bad thing. Moana is set 2,000 years ago. At that time in actual history, the people of the South Pacific were the greatest explorers on Earth. Using only stars and currents, they could accomplish some of the greatest feats of exploration and migration in history.
Away, away, keep our island in our mind. And when it's time to find home, we know the way.
Then one day it stopped for about 1,000 years. No one knows exactly why. Directors Ron Clement and John Musker thought coming up with a story to explain why exploration stopped would be amazing. And the idea of finding your way mirrored the journey of the young girl at the center of their story. So everything just came together. Thank you for watching this episode of Daily Break TV and learning about how Moana discovered herself along her journey. I hope everyone gets to go on adventures and learns a little bit more about themselves. If you like this vid and want to check out some more, click on another one.
Yep, I just did that.
And I'll keep the vids coming. That's all till next time. Christy P out.